ladies and gentlemen, to the first map between Bashful Gaming and 7 Deadly Sins. On the first map of Bank, we're going to see BG starting off on attack while 7 is on defense, and we're going to start off with the first ban phase of the night. 7 Deadly Sins is going to go with, we shall see. They're going to ban Maverick, which is actually quite useful considering hatches and walls and whatnot. So that should help them a lot, especially even though it was BG, they do still have the or sorry, it was 7 Deadly, but BG still has the Thermite and the Hibana if need be. But that also could mean that we do see a Maverick come out from 7 Deadly, or Maverick. We do see a Cade come out from 7 Deadly Sins, but they are going to ban, BG is going to ban Thatcher, which if 7 Deadly Sins does run the Cade, that completely hinders the ability to get the hatches and potentially some walls going into the round. Even if they go upstairs, that's going to completely eliminate the chance of getting walls. And they're going to have to funnel through doorways at that. We're going to see an Echo Band come out from BG as well. Nothing too weird. That's pretty expected, especially when coming to plant denial. Echo's taken off the board most of the time. So, you know, nothing too surprising from that. Which means 7 Deadly will probably just run either a Maestro or Smoke, and if not that, then probably C4s. And then Mirror for the final ban. Again, nothing too weird in this lineup except for BG banning the Thatcher after losing the Maverick as well. So we're just going to see how they adjust to this, and if they are going to be trying to funnel through doorways and whatnot, which is definitely not something that they want to try to do on this map, considering it's so narrow, and the defenders, if they're smart about it, can just easily hold an angle and destroy any attackers coming in. Again, we do see the Cade coming out from Adapt, like I called before, and Maestro for the plant denial, along with Smoke. They really want to make sure we get no plants going down, or no successful plants going down. We do see Thermite and Hibana, however. It's most likely going to be ending up becoming a server push, potentially Ash pushing in from Garage. We did lose the Dokkaebi instead of a Capitao. Do you see the Goyo coming out as well? So honestly, the setup is looking
Attackers
good
need to
for both
locate and
teams.
defuse
We do have
bombs.
the smokes that are necessary for plants. Not necessarily necessary, but definitely useful when it comes to plants. We have the hard breach that we talked about before, but again, just the inability to destroy gadgets with the Thatcher grenades, or at least get hatches from the Maverick could really hurt this attacking team. I guess what I would say is it just comes down to the stress that the defenders put down inside of server that will alter these rounds, because of course you can destroy the server wall that we see by Goyo right now. Even if there's a Cage, just run in there and get it really quick, and they could just hold the plant from either dirt or from stairs. It all just depends, but the chances of them getting hatches open, I mean, as long as Cade puts them down, it's virtually impossible. We'll just have to see. He still has both electric calls left, putting nothing down, but he also could Cade. Yeah, he's going to Cade server, so they're going to hold server very heavy as well. We do see a Jaeger and a Goyo playing in there, just trying to hold any attackers, but it doesn't look like we're going to see any attackers pushing there either. We do see the attackers droning upstairs already taking control of lobby. They're going to be pushing in as well. The defenders are going to be aware of this presence in lobby. It doesn't look like they're going to change up what they're doing too much, though. Definitely a smart decision. Don't want to react too quickly to that. Wings is going to be trying to hold blue stairs, as he does here, I believe, Capitao push in right outside the doorway as well. And this might be a lobby push, as both hatches have gotten, but Zer's going to be put down to 1 health by, I believe that was Adapt, just watching for his feet. And he is going to get the kill onto Zer to start off the round. Now 4v5. That's the Hibana off the board. Both hatches open, though, on the front side. We're going to have to see if these attackers can pull back the numbers in their favor. We're going to see Scuff pushing from Garage. He is going to be aware of the Maestro. Simplest is also going to push around to try to help him, while Snows is droning downstairs by elevator. However, Poison is going to get one, not going to get traded off either, as Poison's able to escape, almost getting two. Jack was not aware of what is going on either, not sure where he is. Poison being about 60, 65 health is going to light him even more. Now Simplest down to about 45 health, and he is going to get killed from, I believe that's Jaeger. Vladder peeking the same exact angle. Snow's getting a pick on his own onto Jazz, and Snow's actually dropping in, getting a second pick. Both Parth and Snows are near bomb site and going to go for a plant here, as they're going to have to move quickly. Parth is going to get one, but Poison's going to get another one of his own, and I believe that's Adapt getting the second one, or his second of the round, onto Parth to make the first round go into Defender hands. Honestly, a great defense coming out to start from 7 Deadly Sins. Nothing too weird. They held their angles. That first pick on Hibana was extremely crucial, as I mean it put numbers in their hand, but also eliminated Flashbang's gunpowder and even her last Hibana pellets. So that was definitely a good play. Nothing too weird coming out from the attackers, except for them pushing, 2 people pushing downstairs, neither of them able to get picks. However, we are going to be seeing the defenders go up to Executive Lounge and CEO. The Valkyrie coming out instead of the Warden, probably just for information, along with the Maestro. Those cams are definitely going to help. However, Jasmine is going to take a bit of damage at the beginning of the round from Vladder, making that rotate. I mean, nothing too weird coming up from the defenders. Once again, we are going to see the castles, except we are going to see the castle go on to Executive Lounge instead. I wonder if we're going to see one. Yeah, all 3 castles down. The 2 banana ones are not too weird, pretty common. That one on an Executive Lounge, though, you know, it's always a freebie, or not a freebie, but it's always castle choice. Some castles put it on this conference doorway that we see Maestro running through right now in order to stop a hallway push while, excuse me, sorry stream, while others may see it pushing from somewhere else. So it all just means we're going to see a spawn peek. Wings is going to get one of his own, and Snows is going to actually down Scuff as well. About to make it potentially a 3v5 within the first few seconds, but Scuff is going to get rezzed. Now 4v5. The health of Scuff may potentially change the amount that he can put into this round. However, we do see Vladder and Jazz taking damage from the beginning of the round, but Vladder being put down to about half health. Honestly, the roam game is definitely going to be the thing that stops their pushes, as, you know, Adapt, Jasmine, and Poison are just going to be sitting in sight, just waiting for the wall to be open. But again, that wall actually can't be opened either, because Snows is the one that got picked off by Valkyrie early into the round. Parth is going to be peeking the window to try to see if he can get any picks. And Scott's going to get one onto Poison in sight already, but Castle is going to trade it off immediately. While Simplest gets another of his own, now 3v3. Zur getting one onto Vladder, while Wings gets another onto Zur. Now 2v2. He sees him as well, but isn't able to connect the shots. Parth being exactly 1 health. Both players in sight as well. While Wings is trying to rotate underneath. Bomb is going to be going down, however. Adapt trying to spray through the smoke, but can't get anything. And the C4 is just not going to be able to stop the plant. We're going to have to see. The C4 is actually going to be... we'll have to see. Yeah, the C4 is going to be useless here, as Simplest gets another one. That was the castle. Now 1v2 for Wings. About the same health in total. To see if he's able to do it. Halftime left. He needs about, you know, a 5th to a 4th to try to defuse. We are going to be seeing the cross, while Parth is just sitting and waiting as he's 1 health. And Simplest is going to get one. Now 1v1, but he's not going to have enough time no matter what. And he's going to get the final kill. And Wings just not able to defuse, even after the 4K that he just got to try to stop this defending team. Honestly, the attackers should, you know, the attackers should not have won that. They lost a Thermite right away, didn't open any walls. The attackers just pushed in. The defenders, I guess, just weren't expecting it. You know, especially because that Maestro getting picked off early from Scuff, even though Scuff being only 20 health was still able to get him regardless of I believe, yeah, Poison was on cams or whatnot. They still should not be letting attackers just rush in like that, especially Valkyrie not ready to get that C4 on the plant either. She had to rotate all the way under and still just was not able to get it before the plant was going down. I know Simplest was able to get 2 picks, which definitely did change how the round went, especially at the end. They're able to pick up that castle, making it a 2v1. We are going to be seeing the defenders go back to executive and CEO. You know, the same setup for the most part. We're going to be seeing no hard breach, however, from the attackers. Definitely something that they are taking a chance with, because even though they do have the Cade, they are able to go onto windows and try to hit the Cade off, which is definitely something that most teams would want to do. But we're going to be seeing the Blackbeard come out, and I'm going to assume this is just going to be a repel game. We're going to see Snows probably Nomad off the runouts for Blackbeard. It's just going to be up to Blackbeard winning his fights, and if the defenders are going to want to peek it. These castles are going to be a problem, though, for the Blackbeard, at least on those 2 windows that the castle cuts off. It all depends on the angles that the Blackbeard's peeking. I mean, they're not going to be able to get wall, obviously, so this is going to be the same type of round where they just have to push in. Potentially, after they're going to rely on Blackbeard's picks is what I'm going to assume. They're going to play off that momentum and just try to push in after he gets those, you know, if he's able to get those picks, and if not, then I'm not sure what the attackers are going to try to do here. Again, this is exactly what I was saying about funneling. That's all the attacking team can do now. We do see 2 people repelling. Scuff is waiting for main lobby to get droned out. And the attackers are going to be notified that it's clear, as 1 Valkyrie camo being taken down by Scuff already. But Jaeger's going to be right around the corner as well, above him. And I'm not sure that he knows. Oh, and almost missing that, but Scuff is going to get taken out by Vladder. And that's the first pick of the round. Zer not able to get that trade, not even being able to tag him a bit as he runs away. It does look like Vladder's going to walk. I was going to say, it looks like he walked right back, but no, he's just going to hide and cover. Definitely the smarter play to do here. All they have to do is play time now. They already have the number advantage as well. So we are going to be seeing teams, or BG, on the windows heavy. As Simplest is already going to push upstairs potentially. Not sure if he is aware of Jaeger's presence, however, as he's sitting close, tucked in the hallway. He's going to run back. As he hears the barbed wire getting punched, he's going to rush right back out. Simplest going to see if we can get this kill as he's baiting with the barbed wire. People right around the wall as well, but Vladder's able to get a second one, but Simplest is going to trade that right back off. Now 3v4 for the attackers, and they're going to have to see if they can push in. Jazzy not able to get the pick onto Zer as he misses his shots. However, Wings is going to be underneath just waiting for the C4, and he is going to get Poison, however, is going to get Zer while Wings is hit by the Nomad, allowing the attackers to know that she is below. However, now going to be a 2v3 as Simplest got another one. Parth is aware of somebody in the corner but doesn't have any flame arrows left.
Reload.
And we're going to have to see what the attackers decide to do. 50 seconds left of the round. And it does look like the defenders are just going to be sitting in their corners and waiting. Parth is going to get off the window and allowing Adapt to move around freely. Parth is going to try to jump in but realize he's on the wrong side. There we go. Finally inside. And he's going to try to push conference, it looks like. He knows that there's one in conference, and Simplest has probably called it out, but Wings is still underneath. And he's not able to get Jazz as he pushes out, putting Parth down to 1 health, but Simplest is going to get adapted while Wings trades that back. Now 1v2.
15 seconds to go.
And he just doesn't have the time. And he's going to not get the pre-fire either. Simplest has 0 bullets. 5 seconds left as Jazz is just going to have to play. Angle's not quite aware
5 seconds remaining.
where he's coming from, but it does look like this is going to be a round for... Oh, and he's not able to... And he does! BG able to clutch a 1v2 with 0 seconds left too, with an ace coming out from him as well. Absolutely insane play. Great knowledge that Cade was right behind the couch. And oh, that just hurt to watch as 7 Deadly Sins is going to choke the round going into BG's hand, even after the man disadvantage, after no time left. Simplest says not today, and he's able to get that clutch for BG. Honestly, an amazing play. The defenders didn't necessarily play that poorly. Wings, I'm not sure if I agree with Wings' play there at the end, trying to prone and get that kill, but of course she had nothing she could really do in that corner. as it was castled off right around the corner. She had to either try to break in the window, or I feel like at the end there, that just wasn't the play. It's definitely something that we like to see in these high pressure games coming out from BG, and goodness, 7 deadly sins. However, we are going to be moving into the 4th round. See Bladder taking a bit of damage off the rip. Actually, Poison putting down to 1 health as well, as I assume Jazz, hit him with the shotgun from behind while making a rotate into red. I mean, hopefully it doesn't do too much to the team, as he's going to be Maestro sitting on his cameras. So it shouldn't affect him too much unless he gets in those 1v1 gunfights, where chances are he's not going to win that. Of course, he does have the 81 bullet LMG. So we'll just have to see if that's going to be the thing that helps him, survive a little bit longer and whatnot. Again, this is the site that the defenders won the 1st round very strongly as well, even though we did see the attacking team try to put up a fight at the end. It just wasn't enough, as we had 2 defenders left in order to push away the attackers. However, we are going to be seeing open area completely unreinforced as Bladder tries to run out into dirt, but nobody's there. We do have the hard breach this round coming out from Parth, but again, it's going to be completely useless unless pushing from... Actually, no, I take that back, actually, because they are going to be able to open hatches. I don't believe... They did reinforce one of the hatches, and Smoke is actually getting the second one as we speak right now, 40 seconds into the round. He's going to have to play for picks here, as... We're not sure. And Zer's going to get the 1-on-2 tap, the one that killed him the 1st round as as Cade onto Habana. And that's going to be big. That's going to be a player off the board along with the C4. They are aware of Jazz's presence. He's going to be put down by Scuff, making it a 5v3 for the attackers. The attackers coming out strong. Now 5v3, Poison still being 1 health, trying to hold on to Garage. It doesn't look like he's going to get any tension either, as it doesn't look like anyone's going to be pushing from there. We are going to be seeing the hatches getting open. The Cade's not having much effect on this team. Simplest knows that Valkyrie's going to be sitting blue stairs. Going to be trying to hold that as much as possible. But honestly, that server's not going to matter as long as the defenders or the attackers are able to get into Red Hall, if not bomb site. They can completely cut off wings from the rest of the site, holding from hatch. And we're going to have to see if that's what they do. Blackbeard is going to drop, however, and try to push in a garage. And he is going to see him and not able to get the pick, although he is going to light Simplest down to about half health. Poison is going to get spotted, pushing up very close as well. Playing very ballsy, and neither are going to hit each other. Somehow, Simplest doesn't get hit at all, as Poison's still just getting pinged. 15 bullets left in his mag, too. We're going to have to see if that's going to be the thing that ends him. He is going to take a reload, however. Proning just underneath the car. Wings is going to get one onto Parth. Simplest saw him, but not aware. Losing the shield. Now a fair gunfight. We're going to have to see if this is going to matter. Poison is going to get the pick onto Simplest now. 3v3. Scuff and, goodness, Snow's rushing down main stairs. And he is able to down him now. 1v3 for Valkyrie, who's playing close in Red Hall, right around the corner's IQ. And he is going to see him, but it doesn't matter. Zofia is going to get the final kill of the round onto Wings. And the 4th round is going to go into the hands of the attackers. It's just something that, honestly, I did not expect to see, as they've lost they've lost most of their ability to open up those hatches, but the K just not K-ing those hatches, as they're putting a lot of importance onto the server hold, which is something that I feel BG has taken account for, and they're not focusing on it as much, which is definitely something that needs to happen, especially because if they're not going to be able to open those hatch, what's the point? So, honestly, a good adjustment by BG coming out. Again, that's what's winning them the rounds. They're able to push the sides that don't have as many people on it, and the defenders just aren't able to do something. And just the early picks in this game are so important for both teams, even though the teams that have gotten the early picks haven't necessarily won the round. Of course, that round we saw, they did win the round. They're going to be going back downstairs, though. Hopefully trying to change it up. The Valkyrie camera just absolutely getting botched somehow, as the game is just not letting Wings place down that camera. So he is going to change it up a little bit, but again, not going to be as hidden, so he's going to have to compromise with the game quite a bit. Again, we're not going to see anything different at all coming up from the defending team. They are going to make sure to get hatches this time. Jazz isn't going to be stuck down or up in open area. you know, 40 seconds into the round and ultimately losing his life there. Dappy is going to be getting those front hatches as well. Again, it's just going to depend. We're going to be seeing Wings potentially throw a camera into... Yep, there we go. I was going to say throw a camera in the lobby. He's being quite sloppy with it as well, as I don't think he cares really. He just cares for the intel. Not necessarily going for the the longevity of the camera, but potentially just for the information, the quick information, just to tell just where the attacking team is pushing from. We are not going to be seeing a lobby push at the moment. Okay, I was going to say Zer pushing right in the garage, but no, he is going to be going above into, I believe that's, I'm not even sure what the tiny room is called, but we're going to be seeing Simplest pushing above, just pre-firing everything. Let's see if we can get any random wall bangs. However, we are going to be seeing everyone but Wings downstairs as Wings finally falls back into sight. Now, 5-man on site hold. Simplest almost getting him as well. He was aware of Wings' presence. And it looks like he's just going to be kind of cautious about that, as all the attackers have controlled the entire bomb site the entire map, excluding downstairs and server. Or bomb sites and server, my bad. Again, no pressure has really been put down either, but Parth is going to be opening up the server hatch, which is something that was not expected considering we have Adapt here, but he clearly placed this thing, he placed it on the center hatch and then the vault drop, which is a weird two choice. The ladder does look like he's gonna get pinched out as he's blinded, and multiple Capital arrows come down. He's taking damage from the fire, and it does look like he's gonna get burned. We do see a team kill, however. Simplest killing Parth as well as Wings. Now 4v3 for the attackers. They have complete control of what they need control of in order to get this push going. However, they did lose their Habana in the process.
Drones ready.
Now a minute left. Jazzin, Adapt, and Poison are going to have to pull something out. We do see the long arrow coming out from Poison. Multiple Adapt, however, is going to get lit down to about 25 health. The first smoke of the round coming out. 50 seconds left. Gun to light. Simplest down to about 25 health as well. Wall cannot be opened up either. We do see Snows. Oh, and he's able to see him as well, but he is going to smoke it instead and potentially dropping. We'll have to see what he decides to do here. However, it does look like he's going to push down the main stairs. C4 go off, and while Adapt is going to get a double kill as 2 players drop. That's Diffuser down in Red Hall as well. Poison getting another one. Last one being Scuff, who had to walk into sight. An absolute throw coming out from the defending or from the attacking team. Scuff's going to be let down to about 1 health and finished off by Poison, I do believe. And wow, that round definitely did not go the way I thought it was going to go there, as the 3 defenders were locked in Red Hall for the most part. All smokes had been used as well. All they had to do was drop and try to get kills, but instead they dropped the middle, or they just rushed into sight. Excuse me, they didn't even drop hatch. And the defenders are going to get their second round of the first half. We're going to be seeing the defenders go back up to Executive and CEO. The round they lost, or the site they lost twice in a row. That was the round that Simplest won with 0 seconds left on the clock as well. So maybe that's their mindset going into here. You know, they're not going to lose that again. They definitely could have won that round, and they didn't necessarily throw it away, but they allowed the attackers to win that one, which definitely hurt them a little bit, especially when it came to momentum. But hopefully that round win right there fired them up a little bit, and now they're going to be able to defend this upstairs. Need to locate and again, no hard breach coming out from the attacking team. We don't see a Blackbeard either, which is what an operator we saw twice, I do believe, coming out from this attacking team when attacking up top. So we'll have to see. Again, we are going to be seeing the only operator change for the most part would be Jazzin and Wings. We're going to be seeing the Mute and the Legion come out. I do believe the Legion will help a lot, especially because the attackers like to push impulsively and just push when the momentum hits.
10 seconds left.
So I definitely think that's something that's been helping them, but I'm thinking
5 seconds
that
left before insertion.
7 Deadly Sins is going to hope that this Legion, is able to stop
Attackers
that.
must locate and defuse a bomb.
We're going to be seeing a few drones going into lobby that were not destroyed, which are going to help the defenders a lot when it comes to pushing. Watching out for spawn peaks, especially because this is a round that they lost their thermite on the very first round, or not very first round, the first time they attacked this site, but still ended up winning regardless. We're going to be seeing Jaeger position himself in Trump, which is definitely something that we did not, where he was playing banana, or not banana, sorry, elevator last time, able to get those 2 picks, of course being traded off later into the round. And Adapt is going to preset the windows potentially for a jump out, which would most likely cost him his life at the expense of getting a pick of his own. It all just depends here what his play is. Vladder, however, is going to get the first pick onto Part. That's a Nomad off the board. As Vladder's still playing a Trump, but he peeked the long angle as well. Definitely something that he should not have won, but regardless, able to get those picks. Ash is going to be pushing right into Lobby. She has that ACOG on her. You know, trying to see if that'll change anything, of course, from her R4C. Snow's potentially being able to get this, to get poison here. Not hitting those. I believe it hit right above it, and it is going to get ADS'd. Poison actually being about 1 health as well. Simplest able to get 1 on a Jasmine of his own. 2 players from 7 Deadly Sins being about 1 health. And Simplest is right out. Actually jumped in Trump as well. Able to get a pick onto Vladder. That's Simplest with the double. Now 3v3. Still 1 defender being about 1 health as he's holding the main stairs. Actually a great angle as well. That's going to be hard for the attackers to beat. But as long as they're aware of it, it should be no problem considering he's 1 health. We might see Poison get a pick onto Snows as he, but it does look like I was gonna say he might drone him out, but no, he actually doesn't. He's gonna be lit down to about 75 health. Simplest still about half. 50 seconds left of the round, and it does look like the attackers are just stalling it. He is gonna get tagged quite a bit, or not quite a bit, sorry, about 25 health. Forcing Poison to fall off for a second just in order to reload. He's gonna see if he is able to push it though. He's gonna be put down to about 25 more health as the Maestro camp's just going off right now. Scuff being put down to about half. Make that 1 health actually from Adapt swinging. Adapt also being about 1 health. He saw IQ but not making the shot as his bullet holes are unaware, of course. Does look like we're gonna all attackers now down to 1 health. 15 seconds left of the round. Adapt is gonna get 1 of his own.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has
make that
10 seconds to go.
sorry, Simplest going down as well, and Adapt getting these, I believe, I'm not sure how many kills that round, but it does get 2 there at the end as he did not let them push that banana hallway. Great plays there, especially by Poison. Even though he didn't necessarily get the kills, he was able to light a lot of the defenders, or sorry, a lot of the attackers up. I know that Parth definitely had a lot of trouble with that, as he was lit about 50 to 75 health down just by him. So that could definitely help the round, and that's why we're going to see a clean split going into the second half. We're going to be seeing BG go on to defense, choosing to go downstairs on their first defense. Again, we're going to see Maestro. Okay, so this is going to be a lot for information. We're going to be seeing Snows most likely playing in gold storage. We do see the Maestro and Smoke coming out along with the Jaeger. So pretty much the same setup that we saw from 7 Deadly minus the Pulse. Again, you could substitute the last player Pulse out from almost anyone and make this site you know, just as good. Everyone has their different purposes, or every operator has their different purposes, excuse me. We do see 7 Deadly come out with both hard breaches as well. The only thing we see different would be our wings on Twitch, which I think is going to be a lot of help when it comes to the Cades, if that's what their intended purpose is, of course. However, it does look like we're going to see the drone, or I was going to say potentially get the drone destroyed. He definitely wants to try to save those drones. We're going to see Smoke rotate up top, though. I don't know if he was just drone hunting or what. Yeah, he is going to be falling back in the site. Wings drone getting destroyed, though, which is definitely not what he wants to do if his intention is to get those Cade charges off. It's going to be interesting to see what Zur does decide to Cade. Yeah, so you can see the electricity there. He did Cade CC hatch and the server hatch. Definitely something that would be normal, I guess I would say. They want to put that importance onto the server, which is definitely important. So we do see Smoke playing there. It does look like Twitch got the, I'm not sure if she got the Cade though. Yeah, she did get the Cade off, so Habana is going to be able to open that, which I think will help their push a lot when it comes to pushing in the server. We did see BG open in 1 round, just absolutely destroy the defenders in there, regardless of a team kill or not. Smoke is going to be playing close on the stairs though. not reacting though. He does have the shield there for protection and an ADS. Parth noticing that the hatch is open as well. Jason's going to be seeing if he can get any picks here, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to. He's going to be flashing the stairs. Scuff, knowing that he is going to get pushed, already using his first smoke. It does look like that, yeah, that ADS behind him, though, is going to catch potentially a few more. They're trying to peek the hatches. The attackers are trying to peek the hatch as well and just not able to get anything as Jason blinds himself as well. Second smoke going down, though. Definitely something that is a bit risky. Honestly, if Smoke could peek it right now and get a few or free kills, but however, Twitch is going to fall off from watching it. And he's going to push up, but it does look like he's going to get blinded. Just holding close, but Zofia is aware, or they all are aware, and he's going to push up as Zofia destroys his shield. And not able to get it, but he is going to down her. Now 5v4. His Twitch gets lit as well, but they are going to get the trade. Now 4v4, make that a 3v4 for the defending team. Just kidding, make that 3v3. He's still playing extremely risky with the hatch being opened as well. Who's going to get a pick on the Parth now? A 2v3, 50 seconds left in the round. No smokes on the board. We do see a C4, and I do believe we have both Evil Eyes up without any Twitch drones to destroy them. So it's going to be completely up to the attackers trying to bait those shots out. And I was going to say, Simpla's almost getting domed from Poison, and the plant is going to start going down. He is going to hit him like once or twice, and the C4 rip as well is going to bait him. It is going down, but it's actually not, as Habana's able to get that, lighting Habana up to about 20 health as well, make that one shot. Now Simpla's getting a pick onto Wings. Now 2v2. And the shots are just not landing.
5 seconds to go.
Zer's gonna get the last two. A great hold from the defenders. Honestly, that was perfect. Zer knowing when to play aggressive, winning that gunfight with Habana, which is definitely something that if Zer didn't, definitely would have changed the way that round went, in my opinion. Especially because the Evil Eye shots were not hitting Thermite, and he was just not losing any health. So we are gonna be seeing the first round go into defender hands. That's BG with 4 rounds. Only 1 round up though. Definitely winnable from, I mean, either side of the spectrum here. We're going to be seeing Thermite come out instead of, or without any Habana this time. The Jackal coming out instead. Not sure if they had IQ last time, however. Yeah, I do believe it was the Twitch instead. So they are going to choose not to go Twitch. Again, we have nothing to stop the hard breach coming out from the defenders regardless. So it doesn't seem like that's really going to matter much. We're going to be seeing BG go upstairs to Executive and CEO. Again, we're going to have to see the different castle shot here. And actually, we're going to see Snow open up a lot of sight, giving a lot of leeway to the attackers, but also potentially hurting the attackers a lot. Just depending on how these ACOGs decide to play those long angles. However, it does look like we are going to be seeing, just to add on that, we are going to be seeing pretty much, we're going to be seeing a different castle window as before we saw 7 Deadly. We're going to see both castles, or the remaining 2 castles, go on a banana, something that isn't too uncommon necessarily. However, it is going to be interesting to see this site opened up completely. I mean, it's going to be up to the ACOGs in my opinion. However, one ACOG is going to be playing in Elevator Hallway, but it's interesting. I'm going to be see this cross here, but Adapt is going to start the round off with a pick onto Castle. That's from Adapt on the windows as well. He is able to get a second one onto Snows though, as they're just not setting up quick enough. That's 2 picks coming out from the Capital already. We're going to have to see what the defenders are going to do here. They still have both ACOGs. He is aware of somebody on the windows, but he does not see him either. If he just poked his head out just a tiny bit more, and the timing is just terrible for him, as he does miss the head of, I believe that's Zofia, but Zofia is watching him as well. However, Simplest is going to win that gunfight with Vladder, goodness, I cannot say his name to save my life right now. Poison going to get a pick on a Parth now, 2v4 for the defenders. We still have both ACOGs left. still see attackers on the window as well, just holding the crosses as much as they can. They're going to be taking control of Elevator Hall as they're just going to try to creep right through the smoke, but not able to land any shots either. Simplest is going to try to rush through the hallway, but not able to get it as Adapt is still playing those windows. Now 1v4 for Scuff. Diffuser is going down as well. It's definitely something that... Oh, he's going to win the gunfight with Adapt too. Close gunfight, putting him down to 1 health. Not able to win the one with... Not necessarily winning the one yet with IQ. Putting down to about 1 health. 1v3 with Diffuser already fourth down, and he is going to get killed from... I believe that's Poison on the wind... Or, no, I'm not even sure where he was. It seems like he just pushed around and was able to get him... Oh, he just saw the back of his legs there, which allowed him to finish off the round. That round is going to go right into 7 Deadly Sins' hands. A great push by them, able to get those early picks, which is exactly what they wanted as well. The defenders took way too long to set up. That's honestly just the reality of things. Allowing that Capital to get 2 picks that early into the round, especially from where he was, it's just not something that BG wants to see ever. However, they are going to be going back upstairs to Executive and CEO. Again, we see the same setup. We're just going to have to see if they decide, or the same
Defenders, protect
operator.
your bombs from being defused by
We're going to have to see if they decide to open up the same way they did. And if so, if they're going to change up, I mean, how late they're getting crap done. That definitely hurt them, and in my opinion, lost them the round too. We don't see anything too weird yet. I do believe we're going to see the same exact thing, how everything is going to be open. They do only have 20 seconds left, though. They definitely need to get going quicker on this. I mean, just the little things, like setting up. I mean, most people wouldn't think that setting up has such a big importance on the round. But if those attackers are able to get those early picks, the momentum for the attackers just like spirals upward. I don't really know how else to say it, but that just gives the attackers so much more confidence in their pushes. You know, and honestly, even though confidence isn't necessarily a mechanical skill, it definitely helps when it comes to winning those gunfights. I mean, you're more likely to take the gunfights that you know you're gonna win, and if you think you're gonna win more, then you know you're in good hands. Parth is gonna be playing downstairs, although there is gonna be nobody repelling on that side of the building. The attackers are going to be stalling out, just trying to see if they can drone anything and if they can find anyone roaming. However, I do believe that Parth is the only one roaming, as he's rotating back up to site, I believe, right now. We do see Snows trying to be aware of Adapt's presence, as Adapt has just been playing such an important role. And he's just going to be waiting for Snow to make the wrong move, but he does fall off the angle a little bit. Just seeing if he can find anyone else in those long angles. Simplest already using one of his stims onto Zer. That Scuff being lit down to about 75 health. Wings being put down to 1 as well. Adapt is going to get that pick on the windows, as I said, onto Snow. Just waiting for him to make the wrong move, and that's exactly what he did. We're going to see, he wants to try to reposition to see if he can get any more. Poison going to be put down to about 65 health as well. Not quite sure where Parth is, as he is going to be all the way downstairs. Scuff is going to be trying to get a pick onto, I'm not sure who he was fighting with, but Wings is going to be downstairs, as there are drones pushing up Spiral right now. But okay, I was going to say, if Parth is still roaming, that could definitely do a lot for the team. However, Simplest is going to get traded off after he kills Wings, now making it a 3v4 for the defenders.
Stand by to witness the punch.
And as soon as I say that, Jaeger's going to get a pick onto Jasmine, but immediately traded off by, I believe, Adapt on those windows. Again, just holding the Jaegers. Poison getting one onto Scuff now. 1v3 for Castle. Waiting for, I was going to say, Poison to run in, putting him down to about 25 health, but it doesn't matter. Vladder is going to get that trade off immediately, now making it 5v4 for 7 Deadly Sins. Definitely good position. We are going to be seeing the defenders most likely go back downstairs to the round they won before, but again, they won that round off a nutty play coming out from, I believe it was Zur on the Cade, yeah. So again, it all just depends on how the attackers push this, in my opinion. It's not really up to how the defenders play. We're going to be seeing a Blitz and Monty come out from 7 Deadly Sins. However, we are going to be 6-pick onto Hibana. So we are going to be seeing the Thermite and Hibana come out, both operators again. However, the attackers are not able to destroy the Cades this time unless, of course, they go underneath and shoot it. But at that point, there isn't much purpose in destroying whatever is caded if they're already down there. So we'll just have to see. I'm interested to see how this Monty is going to play, or what importance Monty is going to have on the round, especially because that's not something we see very often. Because I mean, obviously we do have the smoke, which is literally his counter. So I'm not really sure what the play is going to be here, what importance he's going to play on the plant or just pushing things in general, especially because he is going to be able to bait out smokes quite easily if that's what his plan is. It all depends. Any damage he takes though from the smokes though is going to be significant, as the defenders, he's probably going to be the defender's main goal in taking out.
Attackers must locate and defuse
yeah, he's going to be running the revolver as well, which is something that we don't see very often. Normally, if players are going to be going Monty, they're going to opt to use the, I believe it's the P17, whatever the other French pistol is. But again, we're not going to see something or anything too weird. They're going to be doing a normal push, pushing into open area, pushing into lobby from Bladders. He's droning himself in. Adapt taking care of that hallways. Pulse is just seeing it. Oh, he does spot people. Oh no, I was going to say Jaeger, but nope, Jaeger is not going to be detected on that pulse scanner. 40 seconds into the round, nothing too significant, no damage taken, no picks. However, yep, there's the first smoke, going to be baited out. However, Monty does take 15 damage and make that 25 as he steps on the caded hatch. I do believe he's getting spotted, not aware where from though. 1 minute into the round, again, nothing too significant. We don't see any picks, nothing. I mean, no progress made onto the downstairs push. The defenders, I take that back. As soon as Adapt gets a kill onto the Jaeger, not 100% where he was, but I do believe he was upstairs. He's trying not to kill. Oh wow, he's actually gonna get him downed as well. As that would have killed Jazin. I believe that C4 would have killed Jazin. Yeah, they have complete control of server now.
Bomb located by attackers.
Making it a 3v5 for the defenders. Monty being lit down. All smokes being used as well as they're able to get one onto wings, making it a 3v4. It does look like Jazin is going to try to peek this. And it doesn't matter. Scuff is going to get downed by Jazin by a punch. Zern now left in a 1v3. Monty putting him down to about 1 health with that revolver. And Monty's going to get his second kill of the round on Zern with the headshot from the revolver. A bit of a bag coming out from Jazin as well. Definitely more work than I expected Monty to put into that round. Able to kill the smoke with the punch and finish off the round. He's going to be the one making it match point as well for 7 Deadly Sins. Again, we see such a that was a, those were 2 important picks for him as well. Even though he is going 3-7, those 2 picks help win the round there. Again, we see such a strong performance coming off from Adapt, Poison, everyone from 7 Deadly Sins. Even the support players. And again, we see strong performances from Zur and Simplest. Simplest able to get those easy picks that, before altered the rounds, but it doesn't seem like they're affecting 7 Deadly Sins anymore, as their trade-offs have gotten a lot better, a lot quicker, and they're able to get them where they matter the most.
Attackers need to
not allowing Simplest to put in more than 1 kill. And even if he does get 2, that's the max. Like he's not allowing it anymore. Sorry, they aren't allowing it anymore, which is honestly really important because before he was just tearing apart this team, making the rounds go back and forth. But it doesn't look like. Or sorry, when I said the P17, I meant the P9, as that's the other French pistol that most players opt to go for. However, we are going to be seeing it go 4-6. We're going to be seeing a vigil
10
come out
seconds to
from
insertion.
Snows instead of the smoke that we saw him play so many rounds.
5 seconds to go.
It's going to be interesting to see his impact on the round as he is. I mean, I
Attackers
assume he's
must
going to be
remove
roaming at least.
the bomb.
I feel like that's what anyone would expect. Synthesis, however, almost getting wobbling as well as he's going to be sitting in there, but then running out once she realizes it's not going to happen. Snow's rotating upstairs. This is honestly a weird round already, as I'm not sure. She reinforced that one wall in kitchen. Scuff's off site as well, but it does look like he's going to be rotating back down main stairs after seeing if we can get a pick into open, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. He needs to go for a repeat, actually. It's going to be interesting to see how the attackers go about this. Not even pushing into the building yet. I take that back, as Adapt is already watching for that Valkyrie. Patch is not being reinforced either. Like, I'm not sure what these teams are doing, or what this team is doing. The C4 being a preset, and he is going to run right past the C4 as well. Oh, and he's not able to get, I was going to say, almost able to get the flick. Doc able to trade that off immediately, though, but Vladder's able to get one onto Snows, but Parth trades that right back on the wings. Now 3v3 for both teams. And it does look like the defenders are going to fall back into sight. The attackers not having much control right now, as though, or I said, although Buck pushing down, able to get one onto Parth with a great pre-fire, just holding his aim. Honestly, a great play. That's a Jaeger off the board. Now 2v3 for the defenders. We're going to have to see if Scuff and Zur can pull this off. A minute and a half as the attackers are going to start to formulate their push together, this time as a team instead of all pushing solo trying to go for those picks, which, you know, it has worked so far, but of course pushing as a team is a lot stronger tactic, as Scuff is going to be playing close on the bomb site, potentially getting droned out, but it doesn't look like, I was going to say, it doesn't look like he's going to get droned out, but Buck is going to pull out his drone and spot him playing there. Poison taking a bit of damage from the Doc playing there, while it's going to be getting opened up. They're going to be taken out by Jazzin, and Jazzin's going to get another pick on to Scuff to finish off the round. Honestly, Jazzin getting a 3K of his own. And that is going to be the first map, ladies and gentlemen, going to 7 Deadly Sins. And we'll see you in the next match.
We're ready. Oh, wait, never mind. If you need 2 minutes, that's all good.
No, we're ready.
Give us 1 sec.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second map between Bashful Gaming and Seven Deadly Sins. We are going to be starting, or this map is going to be going on to Clubhouse. This time we're going to be seeing BG starting off on defense. Yes, on defense, excuse me. With Seven Deadly Sins starting off on attack. Hold up, give me a second. Sorry, we are going to be returning to menu as the teams are on wrong sides, so we will be right back.
Yo, yo, yo.
You guys know that we perma-ban Bank? Is that crazy?
Down. Uh-oh.
No.
I got my stride.
You say so who's the Texas Rangers that took off with the Peacock money?
I
Bro, that's what happens. You let underage orgs join.
well, I'm underage, so, but we paid, I think.
Did we pay? Oh,
Did you know that we
Divine
didn't
paid.
drop
Oh,
a map?
ready. Shut up! Don't care!
Okay, that should be better. Sorry for that, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be going going back onto Clubhouse after we mute everyone. Again, the players do have friendly talk in between rounds and whatnot. But however, we're going to be seeing BG on attack this time, while 7 Deadly Sins is on defense. The first ban coming out from 7 Deadly Sins would be the Capitao, making a lot of sense, especially if they're going to be upstairs, both upstairs sites actually. Capitao can be a main weakness, so that's definitely a good choice by them. Sorry, excuse me. Again, it all just depends how the defenders want to try to play this out. I mean, potentially this could be a reason because of downstairs too. I have no clue. We're going to be seeing BG take out Thatcher once again for the second time as they start on attack. I mean, again, this time they do have Maverick though, which can help them a lot. They do have all 3 hard breaching capabilities. As 7 Deadly Sins didn't ban them. We're going to be seeing the Maestro ban though from, I mean, this is, I do believe it was, I'm not 100% sure, it might have been Poison who was on Maestro the entire time. And I'm not sure whether it was a target ban or what they normally do on this map. Regardless, it is going to be affecting whichever player it was greatly. And the final ban is going to be on Tamira. Again, someone that is normally a ban, but again, not having normally that much influence onto rounds in this map, just because there's so many ways you can counter the Mira now. Especially on this map, you can open a lot of different angles that would completely nullify the Mira. So we are going to be seeing the defenders go downstairs this time. Something that is important to note though is we are going to be seeing Echo not banned this time, as Poison is going to choose to go Echo instead of the Maestro, while Goyo 6 is on to Doc, whether it be for fragging capability or just for the heals. You know, completely unknown at the moment. We're going to be seeing the Cade once again, who has had such an important, you know, effect on these rounds, whether it be not allowing hatches to be open, or, I mean, walls at that. Again, no Thatcher coming out either. So, I mean, for the most part, Snows is probably going to try to thermite the ground right next to it. Of course, the defenders can shoot that off, though. So it's going to be interesting to see. I'm not sure. We're going to be seeing potentially a run out here from Jazzin. That's going to be interesting. Not 100% sure here. Excuse me for that. So it's going to be quite interesting.
5 seconds remaining.
However, we are going to be going right into the round as drone phase is going to be ending.
Locate and defuse a bomb.
Okay, I was going to say, no more run out coming out. But Vladder is going to get a spawn peek onto Snows. That's a thermite off the board, taking out a lot of hard breach possibility, especially considering the Habana has her pellets, but of course can't do anything when it comes to the Cade. And you know, that's just how the round is going to go so far. Wing's going to get another one onto Scuff. That's now making it a 3v5. And it does look like someone is going to push him right behind him, but he's going to, not before he gets gridlocked. That's Simplest off the board. And Parth just was on the drone, not able to get that refrag, as Wings does push back into sight for a Doc, even though he was 100 health, as far as I know. Taking absolutely no damage. Rotation just being made as well. The defender's setting up so late, but it just doesn't matter as they're able to get those picks, making it a 2v5 already. It was a 2v5 like 45 seconds into the round, if that. So we're just going to see what Parth and Zur are going to try to do here. It does look like it is going to be a blue push, however. Zur is pushing down Secret. Parth pushed down Oil Pit there. And it does look like the defenders are just going to hold their angles, make that now 1v5 for Parth, as Zur is able to get a pick, or Zur is going to get picked off, sorry, from Vladder. And it does look like he's going to be trying to get a one-tap here. Parth able to get one of his own onto Wings, not using the whatever, I can't even think, the SMG. He's going to get one on the Doc, but it's not going to matter. Jaslyn is going to flank and get the final kill onto Parth. Honestly, a strong round coming out from the defenders. In my opinion, they could have easily got that flawless round if not getting hyper aggressive at the end there. But of course, it doesn't matter. They had the flank. They had the angle set up. They were in perfect position to win that round, regardless of if they overextended or not. Which is definitely something that you want to do if you are going to be the team that does overextend and whatnot. So we are going to be seeing the defending team go upstairs into CC and Cash. Probably going to see a bandit trick coming out from Adapts. While no Thatcher, however, we are going to be seeing a Maverick. All 3 hard breach. Yeah, I was about to change there, but all 3 hard breachers coming out from BG. They are going to make sure they get this wall open. I mean, at least to the best of their abilities. The only thing that would make this even a tad bit easier is if they had that Thatcher. But of course, Thatcher is banned, which, you know, makes it a lot harder to open these walls, especially with the bandit trick. Not even the Cade. You know, normally Cade's a lot easier to deal with the Thatcher. So we're gonna have to see how much trouble this attacking team has with trying to open up that wall. We're gonna be seeing an AFK at the moment, which could potentially equal that late setup that we know that these teams just love having for some odd reason.
10 seconds to go.
Again, we're going to be seeing the IQ, which should help with the Echo quite a lot. Of course, the Echo didn't seem to have too much influence onto that round, considering they didn't get in the sight. So, you know, it's completely reasonable. However, we're going to be seeing the... Excuse me, once again, goodness. The second round going, an enemy detected outside early into the round. That's Flatter. He's going to go for a re-peek, tagging the I was going to say, that's close to the head, but that was the shoulder of Ash, putting her down about 25 health. Maybe even a little bit more. Part that's going to TK Simplest as they're just shooting each other. Now 2v5. Not 100% sure what they're doing, as Zur is AFK at the moment. Okay, now he's moving. Probably wondering what in the world his team is doing. As Vladder's going to run out once again. Zur's going to be put down to about 1 health, but then being finished off by the bandit. Now 1v5 for Scuff, who's just sitting in spawn. I'm not 100% sure what is going on at the moment. Scuff could just be playing for the free picks here.
Defender has been discovered.
Vladder seems to know that he could be potentially up here, but isn't 100% aware that he's probably sitting in the corner right next to him. Oh, and he's still gonna get... Oh my gosh, he still loses the gunfight. Vladder able to pick off Scuff at the end there. Not 100% sure what BG was doing as they just started TKing there. I'm not 100% sure what to say about that one. Not sure if we're gonna see more of that. Yeah, I don't even know. That was extremely weird, considering it's a best of 3, meaning it's an important enough game to where it goes to 3 matches, and they were just kind of throwing that around. Again, I mean, they're gonna go gym bedroom. Nothing to try to stop the mute, if that is what he ends up going. Yeah, the mute, unless they do try to push in, of course, but the defenders don't have the castle, so the attackers, if able to open up that gym window and have a clear enough line of sight, they should be able to get the mute jammer off the wall, allowing Thermite to open that wall and the jacuzzi wall and try to push in if possible. Wings is going to be put down to about 1 health. Vladder TKing 2 of his teammates, making it potentially TKing another, but no, he's not going to be able to hit the shot. And Wings is down to about half health as well. Jazzin able to kill Vladder, and I'm not sure what's going to happen at this point. It is a 5v2 already, you know, still in drone phase. So, yeah. I'm not really sure why they're doing this or what to say about it. We are going to be seeing a spawn peek come out from Wings. BG TKing Scuff right off the bat. And Wings is going to get one onto Snows, the long angle, and already being down about half health. And Vladder has left the game. Now 2v2, or sorry, 3v2 for the attackers. Not 100% sure what's going to happen here. It does look like Ash is aware of Jazzin's presence. Gonna see if he is able to get that pick onto him. And it does look like the round is gonna stall out for a second. As Parth goes to re-peek. No connections are made. Wings is gonna get killed, or get a kill onto Simplest, now a 2v2, but as I say that, it is gonna be a 1v2. Xur having full control of the bomb site right now, without the diffuser, however. And he's just gonna wait for him. The round is just gonna stall out as Wings nor Jazz know where Xur is. I mean, potentially they do, but they aren't acting as if they do. We might see Xur get a pick onto Wings here. He's going to throw an Echo Cam out while they both get destroyed. He is aware of Echo now. As Jasmine's potentially going to go for the kill, but no. And he is going to get killed, and that's going to go the third round. It does look like all teams are leaving. And yeah, I will update you guys when I find out what is going on. Alright, so I did just get word that the match is over, so that's going to be all, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. Not 100% sure what's going on at the moment, but, you know, that's the way it is. So I will see you guys next time, and have a great night.